A gallon of milk costs roughly the same at every grocery store in your city. Have you ever wondered why? Nobody's calling each other to coordinate. There's no milk pricing committee. And yet somehow, every store lands within a few cents of the same number. Meanwhile, a bag of chips can vary by $2 between stores, and nobody seems to notice or care. Supermarket pricing is one of those things that looks simple from the outside and is genuinely wild once you see how it works underneath. The price on that sticker isn't what the item is worth. It isn't what it costs to produce. It isn't even what the store thinks you should pay. It's the output of a system designed to extract the maximum amount of money from you specifically, based on what you'll tolerate, what you'll notice, and what you won't. I find supermarket pricing fascinating because it's probably the most sophisticated psychological operation most people walk into 3 times a week without ever questioning. If you're the person who never gets it until someone gives you the right analogy, this channel is for you. Subscribe. Let me start with the most basic question. Where does a price come from? A supermarket buys products from suppliers at wholesale cost. A box of cereal might cost the store $2. They sell it to you for $4.50. That $2.50 difference is the margin, and margin is what keeps the lights on and the employees paid. But the margin isn't the same on everything. Not even close. And the way supermarkets play with margins across thousands of products is the first piece of the puzzle. Think of a supermarket like a chess player who's willing to sacrifice pieces to win the game. Some products are sold at almost zero profit or even at a loss. Milk, eggs, bread, bananas, these are called loss leaders. The store barely makes money on them, sometimes loses money, and they do it on purpose. Why would a business intentionally lose money on a product? Because those products get you through the door. You need milk. You drive to the store that has the cheapest milk, and while you're there, you pick up chips, salsa, a rotisserie chicken, some paper towels, maybe a bottle of wine because it's been a long week. The milk lost the store 20 cents. The other items in your cart made them $15. The loss leader is the bait. Your cart is the trap. And the entire layout of the store is designed to make sure you never walk in for just one thing, and actually leave with just one thing. This is why milk is always at the back of the store, not because of refrigeration logistics, because the store wants you to walk past every aisle to reach it. Every aisle you walk past is another chance for something to catch your eye and land in your cart. The bread is usually far from the milk for the same reason. The essentials are scattered like checkpoints in a video game, forcing you to traverse the entire map to collect them all, picking up side quests along the way. Now let me talk about how they decide which specific number goes on the price tag, because this is where it starts getting psychological. You've noticed that almost nothing in a supermarket costs a round number. It's $3.99, not $4. $7.49, not $7.50. This isn't lazy pricing. It's a technique called charm pricing, and it exploits a flaw in how your brain reads numbers. Think of your brain's price reading system like a newspaper headline scanner. It reads the first big number and mostly ignores the rest. When you see $3.99, your brain files it under $3 and something, even though it's 1 cent away from 4. The left digit anchors your perception, and the 99 gets treated as noise. This works even when people know it's happening. Researchers have tested this repeatedly. Products priced at $3.99 consistently outsell the same products at $4 by a significant margin, even when the buyers are told about the trick beforehand. Your rational brain knows $3.99 is basically $4. Your shopping brain doesn't care. It sees a 3 and moves on. But charm pricing is kindergarten stuff compared to what's actually driving most pricing decisions in a modern supermarket. The real engine is something called price elasticity, and it answers a simple but brutal question. How much can we raise this price before people stop buying it? Think of price elasticity like a rubber band attached to each product. Some rubber bands are tight. You stretch the price even a little, and customers snap away instantly. Milk, eggs, basic bread. Everyone knows what these cost. Everyone compares. And a 30-cent increase sends people to the competitor. The rubber band is stiff. There's almost no room to stretch. Other rubber bands are extremely loose. Premium ice cream, specialty sauces, organic snacks, that fancy imported cheese. People who buy these products aren't price comparing. They're buying for taste, identity, convenience, or habit. You can stretch the price significantly before anyone reacts. That artisanal pasta sauce can go from $6 to $8, and most buyers won't even register the change because they weren't paying attention to the price in the first place. Supermarkets know exactly which rubber bands are tight and which are loose, because they have years of sales data telling them precisely what happens to volume when price changes by any amount. And they use that data constantly. The tight rubber band products stay cheap to keep you walking through the door. The loose rubber band products get marked up aggressively to make up the margin. You feel like you're getting deals on the stuff you track. You're subsidizing those deals on the stuff you don't. Quick favor before the next part, because this next section is the one that honestly changed how I shop. If any of this has been useful, hit the like button. Every single one helps this video reach more people. Back to it. Let me talk about how supermarkets use anchoring, because this is the trick that makes you feel like you're being smart when you're actually being played. Anchoring is what happens when the first price you see sets your expectation for what something should cost, and supermarkets manipulate this constantly. Think of anchoring like walking into a car dealership, where the first car you see has a $90,000 sticker. Suddenly, the $45,000 car next to it feels reasonable. It's not reasonable, it's $45,000. But compared to the anchor, your brain categorizes it as a deal. Supermarkets do this with shelf placement. The premium brand sits at eye level with a high price. The store brand sits just below it, priced 30 to 40% less. You were never supposed to buy the premium brand. It's there to make the store brand look like a smart choice. The store brand has a healthy margin built in. You feel savvy, the store makes money, everyone's happy except your wallet. The was $6.99, now $4.99 sale tag does the same thing. The $6.99 is the anchor. It doesn't matter if the product was ever actually sold at $6.99 for any meaningful period. Your brain sees a crossed out number and a lower number and files it as a win. The $4.99 might be the price they intended to sell it at all along. The $6.99 existed solely to make $4.99 feel like a steal. This connects to something called the decoy effect, which supermarkets use with sizing. You're buying crackers. There's a small box for $3.49 and a large box for $6.99. Most people would hesitate. But now the store adds a medium box for $6.29. The medium box is the decoy. It exists to make the large box look like an obviously better deal, because for only 70 cents more, you get way more crackers. The medium box was never meant to sell. It was meant to push you toward the large box, which has the highest total margin for the store. Think of the decoy like a wingman at a bar. The wingman's job isn't to be chosen. The wingman's job is to make the friend look better by comparison. The medium box is the wingman. Let me hit one more area because it's the one most people have no idea is happening. Dynamic and personalized pricing. If you use a loyalty card or a store app, you're handing the supermarket your entire purchase history in exchange for a few dollars in discounts. And that purchase history is worth far more to them than what they're giving you back. Think of your loyalty card like a diary you hand to the store every time you walk in. They know you buy organic yogurt every Tuesday, that you switch to cheaper beer when your spending is high that month, that you never buy cleaning products on sale because you always buy the same brand regardless of price. They know which of your rubber bands are tight and which are loose, for you specifically. Modern supermarkets use this data to send you personalized coupons calibrated to your behavior. The coupon isn't a gift, it's a calculated move. They'll send you a coupon for a product you buy occasionally to get you to buy it more frequently. They'll send you a discount on a category where you're price sensitive to keep you from switching stores. They'll almost never send you a coupon for the product you already buy every week at full price. Because why would they discount something you're already paying full price for? Some stores are beginning to test electronic shelf labels that can change prices throughout the day based on demand, inventory levels, and even time of day. Higher prices during after-work rush hours when people are in a hurry and less likely to compare. Lower prices during slow Tuesday mornings to pull in deal hunters. The same box of cereal, different price depending on when you walk past it. This isn't science fiction. It's already happening in some European chains and being tested in North America. Let me stack all of this together so it locks in. Supermarkets are chess players willing to sacrifice pieces to win the game, selling milk and eggs at a loss to get you through the door where the real margins are. Essentials are scattered like video game checkpoints, forcing you to traverse the entire map. Charm pricing exploits your brain's headline scanning habit. Price elasticity is a rubber band, tight on products you track, loose on products you don't, and the loose ones subsidize the tight ones. Anchoring is the expensive car that makes the merely overpriced car look like a deal. The medium box is a wingman that exists to make the large box look like the obvious choice. And your loyalty card is a diary the store reads to figure out exactly which tricks will work on you specifically. That's how supermarkets decide prices. Not by calculating what things cost and adding a fair markup, by building a system that reads your psychology and exploits it across thousands of products simultaneously, all while making you feel like the smart shopper. If this changed how you see grocery shopping, do me two quick favors. Hit the like button and subscribe so you catch the next one. That's how supermarkets decide prices, not by calculating what things cost and adding a fair markup, by building a system that reads your psychology and exploits it across thousands of products simultaneously, all while making you feel like the smart shopper. If this changed how you see grocery shopping, do me two quick favors. Hit the like button and subscribe so you catch the next one.